Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
All right, we have a returning customer, and you could be a returning customer. You could return many times, as long as you got the money over at Asshole Consulting, where I, America's older brother, will kick you in the ass and make sure you go in the right direction. Hey, Aaron, Anthony from the Dominican Republic again. You mentioned in a video about given our current situation a desired outcome and simply let you make the necessary corrections. So here we go. I attached a file of our previous thing in case you bother. Currently, I'm still living. So he's down in the Dominican Republic. Parents are Christian, born again. He was born in Brooklyn. And then he's getting a degree in computer engineering. You want to know what to do. I'm like, well, once you get that degree in computer engineering, get out of the house, you go do whatever you want. And I recommended that if he is an American citizen, that he at least tour the United States. He's a little bit concerned about being in the United States because of feminism and socialism and communism. And I said, well, okay, yeah, but the Dominican Republic is that big, and the other half of the island is shit. So at least see what's out there and explore the United States. Currently, I'm living with my parents. Last year, I was planning on purchasing an apartment, but I let personal issues force me to postpone it. All right, that's your fault. We don't deal with your problems. We just tell you how much you fucked up. I decided to simply go with renting a place for a year, probably by March. I will need the new space to clear my mind and pursue other opportunities. I attended to the university monographic course last May, but stupidly didn't conclude it. Again, your fault. I here's the road. Do you want to take the steps to go down that road? I don't care if you do or not. You gave me the money. As you have mentioned, corporate jobs are a necessary evil that we all must suck up until getting a better economic position, but I am very satisfied with living this way for years. I want to start trying out niches, at the very least work from home and have more freedom for my hobbies and life exploring. I am having problems pushing myself into becoming more extroverted in public. I see myself as a described virgin towel who can't get laid without making an extra effort compared with other males. Though I have discovered recently that women are very pleased with my appearance and that I do have some female friends falling for me, probably to get a visa. Yeah, that's a problem you got to... I bet the cat's out of the bag on that one. I wouldn't have said that you're an American citizen. That's too bad now, because now you don't... it's like the guy with the fancy car. Do girls go out with him because of him, or do they go out with him for the fancy car? And now, yeah, that whole island knows that you got your visa, or that you're an American citizen. And even if I would enjoy the married with children lifestyle, I really just want to be independent and bachelor just for the heck of it. Well, you're not even ready to get married. You're not even ready to date. You still live with your parents. You don't have a fucking job. And now, admittedly, your parents being uber Christian and keeping you here and da-da-da. Okay, I understand that. But in the end, no matter how tyrannical, no matter how controlling, you as an adult at the age of 18... inevitably, it's your responsibility to shock your parents' tyrannism, be it an overbearing Asian tiger mom that's telling you to give her money and marry this person from their country, or whether, in my case, it was overbearing pastors or religious parents. That it's up to you. No one's going to do it for you. But in the end, you're not ready. You live at home. Period. End of discussion. You're 31. So this is all academic. You're going to be a bachelor one way or another. I'm currently taking some time to self-study computer programming, improve my drawing skills, and try and illustrate in children's work. No. I don't mind you practicing illustration, but you're not going down this suburbanite Swipple white chick shit where your husband, which you don't have, by the way, you do not have a rich husband who's a doctor or a surgeon paying you. So I'm going to illustrate little children's books because I like the children's. No. Send me some examples of your drawing. I am always perpetually looking for someone to draw a comic book that I have. Okay? But that's not a job. The computer programming is, but the drawing is not. All right? I'm looking to get an online English teacher job or travel to Japan to teach there, or at least Japan is not going to like you, dude. I'm not going to lie. If you're black, they're not going to like you. You're just going to run. We can argue whether that's fair or not. I'm just saying you're not going to like it. All right? Or at least one of these call center projects from home. Hell, I'm even considering returning to church just for the public speaking experience and the wife material option. You're not ready to get married. You offer nothing of value to women. The only thing you offer of value to women is the fact you're going to get American citizenship for them. And then they will dump your fucking ass once they got it, like permanently after the 4 years. Dude, I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen to 2 friends of mine. One guy it's happened to 3 times. He's just addicted to that Ukrainian pussy. No. I keep being amazed with what I learned from you, Richard Cooper, the great one. You listen to the great one. Oh, God, the irony. Oh. Did you listen to the one where he kind of went off on the races a little bit? You know, I love the great one. I love him, but I'm just like, really? Check him out, even if you happen to be a minority. Sinlibsoch.com. I love him to death, but it's just, not everybody can agree on everything. Caleb Jones and others. I got to read your book, Reconnaissance Man. I would love to scale its lessons from a global perspective. I want to travel around the world. I want to learn so many stuffs and try so many projects, face some fears I've been cultivating my whole life, and live the most excited existence possible. I'm at a stage in my life where I honestly don't give a damn anymore. Life has become so boring for me this 2018. Have you considered suicide? Not decided. Consider. It's not. I don't do that here. I don't do this. I don't do that. That's somebody else's department. So why not just run with my wild dreams and at least die trying them out? There you go. So my question to you will be: can you advise me? My situation is pretty normal for my age group. Sadly, it is. I'd hate to say like, no, no, it is. But should I just experience all my desires and live life just for the heck of it, or be smart and sacrifice myself a little more during the typical lifestyle until something better happens? Ups and downfalls. What's your honest opinion? Have I really screwed my... Okay, we're doing this. This normally meant loser. This is worse than loser. What's the L word? What's the L word, ladies and gentlemen? The L word in Cappy Cap land. It's called lazy. And I would have to say almost 95% of the problems I run into with the virgin towels and things aren't going my way and I'm living at home, you're lazy. All this is because you're lazy. Beforehand, you're a major in computer engineering. Now you're studying it sort of online and you want to draw. Well, this happened, but I really didn't try. Well, I tried this, but I don't. You're lazy. And your laziness has caused all these problems. You're afraid to talk to people. But laziness and cowardice. We could do the LC. Laziness and cowardice. You're not approaching girls, even though I guess physically you're attractive. And I know what? I can't fix lazy. The only thing that can fix lazy is starvation, hunger, security being threatened. And not to sound like I'm fucking, not Allah, Muhammad, but you gotta go, he went through a perseverance. You go through a galvanizing process. Was it Homer's Odyssey? You go on a trek. Lord of the Rings. Oh, we're in the Shire. It's all nice, and look at our fucking furry toes and everything. No, you must go on a journey to become galvanized and hardened and come back a stronger man. And my day, that was college. It was starvation. It was hunger. It was cold. It was miserable. Why are you such a pissed off, angry guy? Shut the fuck up. Oh, what was it like sitting in the suburbs having mommy and daddy pay for everything? What was that like having food? Please tell me. What was it like having mom and dad? I pay my own way through college. Yeah, but your mom and dad are paying for rent, insurance, cell phone, groceries, everything. What's that like? That was the Carlson School of Management. I pay my own way. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Not with that car, asshole. All right. That's why I'm better than the average person. And that's not arrogance or guys, it's true. That's why everyone's like, how do you do it? That's why I have my house paid off. That's why all that pain and suffering, all that misery, all the chaos and the mental torture and the shivering and dropping down to 118 pounds. Well, at the end of that horrible process, out comes a diamond. Out comes just the strongest steel. And then you cut through life. You get the shortcut. I didn't even go as fast as I wanted to. I still failed after all. But by golly, here comes big-titted Molly. My house is paid off at 41. And there's rental income on top of it. Done. Winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And here I got guys like you. When I was 31, my God. I was more of a man at 18 than you are at 31. And here you get off your fucking ass. Go get a fucking degree, certified online. I don't care, or accredited online or in person. I don't give a shit. Stop saying, well, I don't like to work. I want to draw pictures. Go do a fucking job. Don't care where it is. Support yourself. Move out of the house. Hit the gym and become a fucking man. Because you got 3 options. 3 options. Every guy, gal too, has 3 options. You suck it up, you bite the bullet, you get galvanized, and you come out as steel early on in life. Then for the majority of your life, you are a weaponized blade of steel. You're a diamond, and you can enjoy life. Life will be much more successful and happy. You can do what the millennials do, is kick the can down the road, kick the can down the road, kick the can down the road. All right? Because you're afraid, you're all cowards, you're lazy. Lazy. And you're a coward. And then you never get any progress. And then the result is exactly what you're talking. You're depressed, you're not getting laid, you're soy, you're contemplating suicide because you not got nothing going on. Because you're just cowering in fear of the real world, of the galvanizing, but you're going to have to go through anyway. That's option number 2. So then inevitably you go through it, you're like, okay, it's time to man the fuck up now and knock this shit off and become an adult. And then the third option is you kick the can, kick the can, kick the can, kick the can, and you live the life of I don't know what, where you never go through the galvanizing process, where I guess the closest thing would be welfare generations, where generation after generation after generation is just welfare check, welfare check, welfare check. You know, single mom, 4 kids, 5 different fathers. They all go become single moms or deadbeat dads, 4 kids, 5 different fathers. How do I get the money? We got our WIC card, which doesn't apply in the Dominican Republic. But you just, generation after generation after generation. I'm sure there must be something like that in the Dominican Republic. There must be a class of people that just sit and fuck and breed and never produce anything, and then they die. And then that's your life. You know, we call it Wyoming. But you see it here in the United States, maybe for our other listening audience, you know, we have the ghetto, the barrio, and the trailer park. You know, a life of pointless existence. Just like you could literally wipe them all off the face of the planet and nothing would happen. Nothing. That's how irrelevant they are to the rest of the world. If anything, we'd have a lot lower taxes because we wouldn't have to support these people anymore. But I'm talking more from an accomplishment, an existential perspective. Like, what do? Jesus fucking Christ. Stop watching television. Stop playing video games. Get off your fucking ass and go do something. And all this shit you want to do, I'd like to do this, I like to travel, da da da. Do you have the money? Do you have the money? No, you don't have the money. I did not start finally doing my reconnaissance and exploring until I was 30. Because I didn't have the money. It was paying off my mortgage, it was living in basements, it was scrimping and saving, it was driving shitty cars. And, you know, and even then I achieved my goal at 40 when I should have achieved it at 30. My goal is to achieve it at 30. But I didn't have the money until I was 30. And I finally started traveling around a little bit. And even then, I still had a mortgage. You don't have... You're like a 16-year-old kid, and this is a problem a lot of kids face when I recommend they do a reconnaissance. 16-year-old boy, girl, they have no money. They get the best, at most they might get an okay car. The parents might lend them the car, and they can do a 500-mile radius road trip. You live at home at 31. You don't have any savings. You don't even have the courage to go to the United States mainland and check out. And the other problem is you got to go to the other side of the United States if you want to see some cool shit. I mean, okay, you can go to Charleston's nice, and you know, Florida's okay. Yeah, that's nice, but I don't think it's any different. The climate's no different than the Dominican Republic. And oh wow, here's the Caribbean and the Atlantic. All right. No, you just gotta stop being lazy. Stop being lazy. And you can blah 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 blah. Lazy. You know, and one of these days, there's 2 hurdles, paradox. If I could 3, if I can remember all 3 now. The first one is how to get teenagers and kids to listen to you. That'd be one of the secrets of the universe to unlock. Second thing is how to get people to listen to wisdom. That'd be a second thing. And the third one is how to get people to stop being lazy. They're all kind of combined, I think. But if you can, whoever manages to get those three things, or you unlock one of those three secrets, you'll be a billionaire overnight. Because if you can get people to stop being lazy, well, then you wouldn't have your situation. You wouldn't have fat people. You wouldn't have losers. You wouldn't have welfare. People would be getting off their ass and working. In wisdom, you could prevent entire generations of young men and women as well from making the current mistakes the millennial or the past mistakes millennials have made. The current mistakes Gen Z is making right now. But you can't get rid of them. Getting teenagers to listen to you. Holy shit. Yeah, they all know better. All right. So that's it. Stop being lazy. There's the answer. Yes, it's a challenge. How do I lose weight? You stop eating so much and you hit the gym. How do I lower my blood pressure? Well, you go run a lot. Oh, how do I do it? The answer is you got to work. And stop being lazy. All right, good. Glad I answered that. Questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. Check out all the links below. The books that might be germane to this topic is Reconnaissance Man. And then, this would be a good one for all you boys and girls out there. Bachelor Pad Economics. It's not just for men. It's for women too, although it was written for a male perspective. And that's it. All right. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.